Hello, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So, my name is Ash, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot, as well as Rory, apparently. So, if you want to jump ahead to your reading, you can do so in the timestamp pinned in the comments below. But for now, I'm going to start off with Capricorn and make my way through the sign. So, welcome, Capricorn, to your weekly reading, my dears. I'm going to use the Starman Tarot on you guys. As well, I am going to pull a few Halloween oracles for you too at the end of your reading. So this is going to be a generalized weekly reading, and I come on every week and do a weekly reading for you, unless you come at the beginning of the month where I do a monthly reading. So, and you can also check out in my link tree in my description box below, where you can book a private reading with me if you want. But you can also find me on other platforms where I talk every Friday and do a weekly spiritual chat with everybody, as well as have giveaways, what have you. And also, you can get your daily read from there with TikTok. So make sure you check it out. So like I said, it's going to be a generalized reading for the week. Take it where it resonates for you. Career, finances, love and romance, family, friendships, coworkers, whatever resonates for you. But I just ask that if it does resonate for you, that you click like and subscribe for me. That would be awesome. Okay. So Capricorns, my dears, let's see where you are at for the week. So it does look like you guys are focusing more right now on the fact that you're not able to start things new. Some of you may be lacking a little bit of confidence in yourselves, not all of you, or it could be someone who's lacking confidence in you and your ability. So in that case, it's kind of holding you off where you need to sort of get your priorities straight. Some of you may be taking care of yourselves first and other things that are coming first, but because of that, you're not able to start anything new. And it shows too because in your past with the card of the Three of Pentacles reversed, Capricorn, your guy's card, it shows that you're also that you weren't honing in on your skills then as well. And your advice for this week, Capricorn, is the Six of Wands Leo reversed. So it's coming in not so aggressively, but also realizing that you guys have what it takes and you need to build that strength and that fiery nature within you. Now, in the first couple days of the week, you have the Four of Wands, again, Aries in this case, and it's showing stability in the home where where you can take a bit of a break and realize that you are working towards your goals, even if they're not getting completed. You may not be able to start new things off the ground, but you have other things that you're kind of bringing into completion first. And because of that, you have a lot of hopelessness or hopeless. Oh my God, hope right now, not hopelessness. You have a lot of hope and excitement for your future right now, Capricorn, which I like because that's a good energy to have. Seems like a lot of you are working on yourselves. And you have the Queen of Swords reversed, Libra. So you could be dealing with some pretty harsh people, harsh critics around you, but you shouldn't let what people think of you, whether it's you yourself, being hard with yourself. Don't let that stop you from being what you need because you have the Five of Swords. So it's showing a lot of you are worried that it's something that's not going to come to fruition the way you'd like it to by the end of the week. Okay, so let's see where you're headed. So for the end of the week, you guys have Judgment. So you do have a change coming. Even if things aren't starting up afresh right this second, Capricorn, give yourself the time to complete the stuff that you're already working on. Don't let any negative people, even if it's you yourself and the way you talk to yourself, dictate how you're going to spend your week and complete your goals. And by the end of the week, you definitely will see some movement. Okay, so let's see what we get for you guys in terms of oracles. Now, obviously, it's not Halloween yet, but I use these all throughout the year because I find them such great cards. And these ones, like I said, are the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. That's who does that. Okay. Capricorns for the week. So you guys start off with the cauldron. synergy and healing. So it's all about putting in what you know that you need to take care of this week, guys, and you'll definitely get where you need to go. So it's definitely about healing and completion this week before you start something new. And then you have eternal love. Love is love and transcends physical death. So this doesn't have to be romance, but for some of you it will be. But to me, this shows that the focus of love on the things that you're most passionate about will help you rise up. And with those healthy relationships that you have, lean on them to get to where you want to go and realize your worth. Because you definitely have a lot of good things around you and good people supporting you. And then you also have forgiveness, reducing burden. So forgiveness in yourself, forgiveness in other people for trying to hold you back, because those are just one more, just a little bit more weight on your shoulders that you don't need to have, Capricorn, this week. And also realizing, letting go of your burdens is literally that, getting things into completion for yourselves for next week so you can start off fresh. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. So next we have Taurus, lovely Taurus. And I'm going to use the Crow Tarot with you guys, as well as use the the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco at the end of your reading. It's going to be a generalized reading for the week, so take it where it resonates for you: career, finance, coworkers, family, friendships, love, and romance. And I do ask, though, if you find it resonates for you, just click like on the video, and if you want, subscribe. That would be awesome. It's a huge help to me. If you find you want to book a private reading with me or join the Friday spiritual checks I have every Friday morning, or any of the giveaways, stuff like that, you can find all those things, even the daily TikTok reading, in the description box below. So let's see where Taurus is coming from. So you guys have the King of Pentacles reversed, as well as the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So for you guys, Taurus, you may be dealing with really ignorant people, people that have put you at risk. You yourself might be at risk a little bit when it comes to your foundation. So it doesn't have to be career, it can be your home as well. But this is because of the Page of Wands. So it seems like some of you want something new opportunities. But because of that, it's not bringing things into fruition quite yet, because you have the Emperor reversed. So it seems like there was somebody possibly in Aries that needed to step up to the plate. But you do have the Three of Cups, Cancer, as your advice this week, Taurus, which is just telling you to sort of enjoy the wins in a sense. Celebrate the good moments in amongst the bad, and try to keep your focus on that, because you do have the Seven of Swords reversed, Aquarius, for the first few days of the week, which may for some of you feel like you've been hurt and slighted, because where you're at right now is the Three of Swords, Libra. But for those of you that have been hurt, whether it's in romance or friendships, what have you, or at work, for where you feel slighted, realize that it will come to pass. Either with time it will get better, or wrongs will be righted in a sense. Now, the energy around you is Leo, fiery energy. So make sure that if that's you, that it doesn't come across aggressively, but generally it just means a lot of health and strength and willingness to make changes where you need to. And your hopes and fears for the week would be the Five of Wands. So this would be a fear. You don't want that petty bickering and arguing and unnecessary fighting where it doesn't need to be. But by the end of the week, you need to make sure that you're keeping the positivity within yourself, Taurus, as much as you can, because you're going to have Gemini with the Ten of Swords, which is going to have a lot of you with big changes to make, where things are going to come in quickly and kind of feel like you're being kicked on your butt. Like a lot is happening and being taken from you all at once. But if you keep up that positiveness, see it as more of something where you get to finally, by the end of the week, have some of that negativity out of your way, and then you can move forward in the direction you want. So let's see what Taurus gets for oracles. Okay, one more good shuffle. Don't mind the mess around me. That's just how it is. Okay, Taurus for the week. So you guys have winter, the sacredness of pausing. So it's really seeing things clearly for what they are, okay, this week, Taurus, and really being able to know that even if things aren't changing right this very second, or they feel a little bit more daunting than they are, doesn't mean it's your perspective. So you got to try to focus more towards the things that will bring you that energy you need. And then you have midnight, the most magical hour of all. So really utilize your time this week, Taurus, towards getting where you want. So that way you really see things from a better perspective at the end of the week. And last but not least, you get dawn, the light after the darkness, which has an owl on the front of it, which is all about wisdom and really seeing that in amongst all the chaos, it really does get better in the end. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time, Taurus. Okay, Virgos, you are up, and I am going to use the Millennium Talk Tarot with you guys, as well as pull a few Halloween oracles by Stacey DeMarco. Okay, so this is going to be your generalized weekly reading. If it resonates for you, I ask that you click like and subscribe. It can be about career, finance, coworkers, family, friendship, love, and romance. Take it where it resonates for you. And if you want to book a private reading with me or join the fun on the Facebook group, you can do so in the description box below. Okay, so let's see where you guys are at. You start off with the Ten of Pentacles, which I love. It's your guys' card of Virgo. But you also have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So a lot of you are getting more what you want, which is going to be something that can help and affect the people around you. But right now, you're still not able to sort of give and take the way you normally would like to. Now, that's because of the Prince of Pentacles reversed. So you guys know with this card of Taurus that there has to be things that come first. You could have gotten bad news. You know that money or what have you has to come first towards other things before you can just be giving it all out all over the place. Now, in the past, you have the Three of Pentacles with Capricorn. So that shows you guys are all about putting your focus towards the things that you're most excited about in your career and really honing your skills, the things that you're most passionate about. Now, your advice for this week is the Ten of Wands reversed, Sagittarius. So it's making sure that you guys aren't putting all the workload on your shoulders and really being willing to ask for help. Now, in the first few days of the week, Virgos, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're going to notice with your guys' card again that you're getting more of that personal satisfaction. Don't let it get to your head or make you smug, but it's just showing the sense that you're getting more of what it is that you need. Now, where you guys are at right now is the Princess of Wands reversed. So you may have gotten bad news. You could be going through a really rough time where you feel like you're kind of taking a step back instead of forward. But the energy around you is the Ace of Wands. So you do have newness coming in. You just got to give it that hard work that requires with it. Now, your worry is the Lovers reversed, that your relationships are going to be affected as a result. But you end the week with the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. So, Virgos, it's going to be all about the hard work you put in and your willingness. Now, you may notice by the end of the week you feel burnt out and you're not really putting in the effort you wish you could have been. But you are going to notice that if you put in that hard work and really take care of the things that need to be taken care of first, you'll be able to be there in a way that satisfies you and the way you love to be there for other people as well by the end of the week. So let's see what we get for you guys for oracles. Okay, just randomly jumping in the window. Alright, Virgos for the week. So you guys got one that Taurus got. Okay. So you guys have first winter, the sacredness of pausing and realizing that not everything is going to go exactly as planned and it may not happen as quickly as you'd like, but it goes that way for a reason, right? It gets you to where you're supposed to be at the right time. And then you have joy, rejoicing in the present. So it's really living in the moment and getting sort of the what it is you're supposed to be learning, the lesson, and of everything you're dealing with, and really realizing how that can bring you even more joy into the future. And then last but not least, you have the witch, the earthly weavers of the world. And they're all about weaving their own fate, utilizing the community around them, and really working with their community and what they can do to better themselves, but deciding what it is they want for their own fate and actually going after it themselves. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. So next we are on to the air signs. So welcome Libra to your weekly reading. It'll be a generalized reading for the week. So take it where it resonates for you. Love and romance, family, friendship, coworkers. It can be work and finance. But if it does resonate for you, I ask that you click like and subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me or join the fun on the Facebook page, you can do so in the description box below. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot with you guys and then pull you a few oracle cards from the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Okay, put that here. My cause. Okay. Okay, so Libra, let's see where you're at for the week. You start off with the Hierophant reversed. Some of you could be getting bad advice or not really listening to your instincts and where you know you should be listening for. And because of that, you're holding off with this Mars energy of the Tower reversed, the changes that you know you need to make. Now, some of you have dealt with the Tower situation where you think things have come in quickly, kind of wiped everything out. You could be dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of losses in general terms. And because of that, it's making you're kind of coming out of that and rebuilding, and it could have came as a result of bad advice. Now, this is because of the death card reverse, Scorpio. So a lot of you are noticing there's not a lot of movement, a lot of transition and change the way you'd like there to be. And that from your past, you have the Three of Cups reversed, Cancer. So a lot of you are dealing with things that are coming as a result of your relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic, but you're noticing that it's not really time where you get to ever celebrate and take a rest. But your advice this week is the Ten of Cups, Pisces. So it's showing here for you, Libras, that you guys need to rejoice in the happiness and love that's around you and give back to those that you really truly care about in an emotional way. Now, in the first few days of the week, you have the foolish man reversed. So it means just that you could be making foolish mistakes. Make sure that you go to people that you know are someone you can rely on and talk to about making your choices going forward, and sort of do the research and come out strong knowing you made the right decision. Now, in the first, where you're at right now, sorry, is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, Taurus. So a lot of you are feeling like things are stagnant when it comes to more of your home life and your relationships. But when it comes to that in your career, just realize that you have to have that sort of oomph of realizing you need that happiness and to bring in that manifestation of love and happiness to get things on the ball again. Because the energy around you is the devil reversed Capricorn, and that's a good thing. For those of you that have been through a rough time, it's showing that you're coming out of this codependency that you had dealt with, whether someone was codependent on you or vice versa. That's now starting to change. For some of you, you could still be clinging to the past, and that's a need that's going to have to change soon. Now, your hopes and fears for the week is the Four of Swords reversed. So some of you feel like you're overrested and you want to get going. For some of you, you need to take that time that you need to really rest and relax and really recuperate, because by the end of the week, you have the Ace of Swords. So you guys are coming up strong with new opportunities by the end of the week, Libras. So be ready for it and well rested and ready to make the right decisions possible. Okay. So let's see what we get for you guys for oracles. Shuffle. Mind the craziness in the room behind me. Okay. Libras for the week. Okay. Virgo's got that too. And Virgo and Taurus both got that. Oh, crazy. You got the exact same pull as Virgos. So you guys start off with joy, rejoicing in the present. And it is living within the moment and finding that Ten of Cups energy, that happiness that helps you and leaches towards your loved ones. It's really going to help you be productive in manifesting your dreams this week. And then you have winter, the sacredness of pausing. So even if right now it doesn't feel like Libra's things are changing the way you want, give until the end of the week and you'll definitely see a difference. Because we have the witch, the worldly weaver of the worlds. And this is someone who utilizes their community around them, their loved ones, and realizes that they can help them move forward towards their goals as well. But it's all about weaving your own fate and going after what it is you want. So Libras, I hope you have a wonderful week and I will see you next time. Okay, so Aquarius, you are up, my loves. So I'm going to use what is this called? The Antique Anatomy Tarot, I think. I think. And then I'm going to pull a few Halloween oracles by Stacey DeMarco for you at the end. So it's going to be a generalized reading for the week of Aquarius. Take it where it resonates for you. Love and romance, finance, friendships, co-workers, family, work, money, what have you. Take it where it resonates for you. I just ask that if it does resonate with you, you click like and subscribe. And don't be afraid to go in the description box below and join the Facebook page where I do giveaways, I do Friday talks, that kind of thing. There's lots of goodies happening there. Classes and tarot. So definitely join the fun. You can even get daily readings on TikTok through there as well. Okay, just one more Aquarius. Okay, so we start off with the Three of Cups, Cancer, and it tends to be whether upright or reversed, a common theme among a lot of you, as well as the Six of Cups reversed. So for some of you, you're noticing that you're trying to take in the wins and be more excited about the life that you have, and bring in more of that positivity and enjoy the good moments while they do come in amongst the stress. Because you're having a hard time right now with the card of Capricorn, Three of Pentacles reversed, really honing in on the things that you want, and you need to focus more towards things that you're passionate about. Now, in the past, you have the Hermit, which shows with Virgo that you guys were going within and really taking stock in what matters. Now, your advice this week would be Ace of Cups. So definitely, Aquarius, don't be afraid to start new emotional ties with people, whether it be for your career stance or in relationships. It can be romantic or just friendships as well. Now, in the first few days of the week, you have the Judgment reverse. So you're noticing that things aren't changing quite as quickly as you'd like, and things may be a bit delayed going forward. But you do have the Nine of Pentacles where you're at, Virgo. So a lot of you are feeling pretty pleased with yourselves of where you stand right now, but you're working towards growth in general towards your goals later. Now, the energy around you is the Chariot reversed, Cancer. So it's showing that a lot of you have more of a screw it this week mentality, and that's okay to have those moments as long as you don't stay there. But it's all about making sure that you or the people around you aren't holding you back or causing delays. Now, your hopes or fears for the end of the week is the Eight of Swords reversed. So you don't want to stay stuck within your head. This card of Gemini really gets you overthinking. So you're hoping that by the end of the week that you're not going to be allowing that to affect you. And at the end of the week, you guys have the Sun card reversed, Leo. So some of you are going to feel like you're overdoing it, trying to push yourself towards achieving your goals. And you guys have done really well. Some of you just don't have the energy for it and need the rest. And that's not such a bad thing to take a time out. But it seems like this week isn't going to be overly exciting, but it would be good for you to either revamp the relationships you're in, fix ones that are fixable and doable, as long as you hold true with the Chariot and make sure that you put proper boundaries in place where they need to be, but realize that it's going to be more emotionally focused for you this week instead of, say, physically focused towards moving towards your future. So let's see what you guys get. That across. Let's see what you guys get for oracles. Aquarius for the week. So you guys start off with Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. And this is sort of like the Phoenix energy in a sense, where you're going to notice a rebirth. And this could be in your relationships, but also in the way that you need to sort of let yourself take a step back, really take care of yourself and relax and rest, and then come out swinging next week. Next, we have scrying, which is intuition. And this is all about listening to your intuitive sense, like with the High Priestess, Cancer, which is big cards in your reading today, and really honing in and listening to what you and your body and spiritual self really need. And then last but not least, you have the owl with dawn, and it's light after the darkness. And this is using your intuitive sense, your wisdom. You already know that things are going to get better, but take what you need in order to take care of yourself and then move forward in the right direction. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. All right, Geminis, you are up, my loves. I am going to use, oh, what is this deck called? I do this every week. It's like, why do I bother saying it? Deviant Moon Tarot. See, I am slowly getting it. As well as I am also going to pull a few Halloween oracles by Stacey DeMarco for you guys at the end. So, Geminis, if this resonates for you, I ask that you click like, subscribe, and if you want to book a private reading with me or join the fun on the Facebook page, you can do so in the description box below. But this is going to be a generalized reading for the week for you guys. So take it where it resonates: career, finance, coworkers, family, friendship, love and romance, all that jazz. All right, so let's see where you guys are at for the week. Just a few more here to pull for you guys. Gemini. Okay. So you guys start off with the Chariot, Cancer, as well as the Two of Cups reversed. So some of you could be moving and setting proper boundaries in place in your relationships. Some of you are dealing with breakups. Some of you could be dealing with just regular relationship issues, whether it be romantic or friendships. Usually Two of Cups is romance. Doesn't have to be though. But you're setting those proper boundaries in place so you can move forward with or without them. And that's because of the Hermit, Gemini. So with this card of Virgo, you guys are really taking stock on what you deserve and what you want and what's going to be good for your future. So now you're putting those boundaries in place. Now, in the past, you had the Hierophant reversed, which showed you could have not been listening to your intellectual side that you should have been, or you could have been taking bad advice from other people. But your advice for this week is the Queen of Swords, which is Libra, and it's taking that cutthroat air energy that you guys have, that intelligence and going after what you want and not being afraid to get a little bit aggressive about it. Now, in the first couple of days of the week, you guys have strength, just that with this card of Leo. So you guys are going to feel fired up and energized and ready to go after what you want. But what you're feeling right now is the Hanged Man reversed. You're more worried that things are going to be sort of to no avail. Like you're going to do the hard work and it's not going to pan out, and you're worried that you might be making sacrifices or that you sacrificed yourself for people or things that aren't worth your time. But the energy around you is a Three of Swords Libra, but it's reversed. So those of you that dealt with heartbreak, you're coming out of that now. Some of you are worried about that heartbreak energy coming in and don't want to bring that on other people. And that shows because your fear with Aries reverse, you don't want to plant your seeds and really put your effort towards things that aren't going to be worth your time in the future. But by the end of the week, you're going to notice here, Geminis, you got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So you may not be putting in the effort you normally would be towards the things that matter most to you. And that could be because you're sort of overspent on your energy. Some of you are realizing that you're the only one putting in the effort, and it's got to be a two-way street, but you're more or less giving what you get. So definitely put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to say what you need from the people that you care about or that you work with, what have you, and definitely hold your own this week. Okay, so let's see what we get for you guys for Oracle. Okay, Gemini for the week. So you guys have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes, and you get to create that on your own. You decide what's going to make you most happiest, Gemini, and you got to bring that to fruition yourself. Because you have midnight, the most magical hour of all. Take advantage of that time when you have that fiery energy and that inspiration to really show and set those boundaries in place. Because you get the witch, which came up with Virgo as well as Aquarius, I believe it was. or Libras, but it's the witch, the earthly weaver of the world. You weave the life that you want to make, right? You bring fate into it the way you want and show other people how you are going to be allowed to be treated. So definitely stick up for yourselves this week and really come at things in a way that shows your confidence and your intelligence along that way. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Take care.